Auzu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Chapter 16 of the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Nahl, Bees. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The decree of Allah is at hand, so do not seek to hasten it. Holy is He, and exalted far above what they associate with Him. He sends down the angels with revelations by His command to whoever of His servants He pleases, saying, warn mankind that there is no God save me, so fear me. He created the heavens and the earth for a true purpose. He is exalted above anything they associate with Him. He created man out of a mere drop of sperm, yet He shows Himself to be openly contentious. He has created cattle for you. From them you derive food and clothing and numerous other benefits. How pleasant they look when you bring them home in the evenings, and when you take them out to pasture in the mornings. They carry your loads to places which you could otherwise not reach without great hardship. Surely your Lord is compassionate and merciful. He has created horses, mules, and donkeys, so that you may ride them, and also so that they may be put on show. And He creates other things beyond your knowledge. The straight way leads to Allah, and there are ways which deviate from the right course. If He so wished, He would guide you all. It is He who sends down water from the sky. From it you drink, and with it trees grow, on which you pasture your cattle. And with it He grows for you corn, and the olive, and the date palm, and the grape, and all kinds of fruits. Surely in that is a sign for a people who reflect. He has made the night and the day, and the sun and the moon subservient to you, and all the stars are subservient to His command. Surely in this are signs for men of understanding. On the earth He has fashioned for you objects of various hues. There is certainly a sign in that for people who pay heed. It is He who subjected to you the sea, so that you may eat its fresh seafood and bring forth from it ornaments to wear. You see the ships cleaving through it. All this so that you may seek His bounty and feel grateful. He has set up on the earth firm mountains, lest it shake under you, and rivers and tracts, so that you may find your way, and He has set up other landmarks. By these and by the stars people set their course. Is He then who creates like Him who does not create? Will you not then take heed? If you tried to count Allah's blessings, you would never be able to number them. Allah is ever forgiving and most merciful. Allah knows all that you conceal and all that you reveal. Those you call on besides Allah cannot create anything. They are themselves created. They are dead, not living, nor do they know when they will be raised to life. Your Lord is the one God. As for those who do not believe in the hereafter, their hearts refuse to admit the truth, and they are arrogant. Allah surely knows what they conceal and what they reveal. He does not love the arrogant. When they are asked, "What is it that your Lord has sent down?" they say, "Stories of the ancients. Let them bear all their own burdens on resurrection day, as well as some of the burdens of those whom they led astray without any knowledge." How evil the load with which they shall be burdened. Those who went before them also plotted, but Allah struck at the foundations of their building, and the roof fell down upon them from above. The punishment came upon them from where they did not expect. Then on the day of resurrection, He will disgrace them and say, "Where are my partners, for whose sake you opposed my guidance?" Those given knowledge will say, "This day humiliation and affliction will surely befall those who have been denying the truth." Those whose lives the angels take while they are wronging their own souls will suffer submission, saying, will offer submission, saying, "We were not doing anything evil." Indeed, the angels will reply, "Allah is aware of what you have been doing, so enter the gates of hell. There you shall abide forever. Evil indeed is the abode of the arrogant." When those who fear Allah are asked, "What has your Lord sent down?" their reply is, "Goodness." The reward of those who do good works in this world is good, but the abode of the hereafter is even better. The home of the righteous is indeed excellent. They will enter gardens of eternity, where rivers will flow at their feet. There they will have all that they wish for. Thus Allah rewards the righteous. Those whose lives the angels take in a state of purity, saying to them, "Peace be on you, enter the garden, because of the good which you did in the world." Are they waiting for the angels to come to them, or the fulfillment of your Lord's will? Those who went before them did the same. Allah did not wrong them, rather they wronged themselves. The evil results of their deeds overtook them, and that which they used to mock at encompassed them. Those who associate others with Allah say, "If Allah had so willed, we would not have worshipped anything besides Him. Neither we, nor our fathers, nor would we have forbidden anything without His sanction." So did those who went before them. The duty of the messenger is only to convey the message clearly. We raised among every people a messenger who enjoined worship Allah alone and shun the evil one. Then among them were some whom Allah guided, and among them were others who became deserving of ruin. So travel across the earth and observe what was the end of those who rejected the messengers. Though you may be eager to guide them, Allah does not guide those whom He lets go astray. Because of their refusal to give a positive response to the truth, they will have no supporters. They swear their strongest oaths by Allah that Allah will never raise the dead to life. Nonetheless, it is a promise truly binding on Him, even though most people do not realize it. This is so that He may make clear to them what they have differed about, and so that those who are bent on denying the truth may realize that they were lying. When we will something to happen, all that we say is be, and it is. As for those who after persecution migrate from their homes for the cause of Allah, we will provide them with a goodly abode in this life. But truly the reward of the hereafter will be greater if they only knew it. They are the ones who are steadfast and put their trust in their Lord. Before you also, the messengers we sent were but mortal men, to whom we vouchsafed revelation. Ask the people of the book if you do not know. We send them with clear signs and scriptures. We have sent down the reminder to you to enable you to make clear to mankind what has been sent down to them, so that they may reflect upon it. Do those who devise evil plans feel secure that Allah will not make them sink into the land, or that a punishment will not come upon them from where they least expect, or that He will not seize them suddenly in their daily activities, and they will not be able to frustrate Him, or that He will not punish them by giving them a fright? Indeed, your Lord is kind and merciful. Have they not observed the things Allah has created, casting their shadows right and left, prostrating themselves before Allah in all humility? Everything in the heavens and all the creatures on the earth prostrate themselves before Allah. So do the angels, and they do not behave proudly. They fear the Lord above them and do what they are commanded. Allah says, do not take two gods. He is only one God. So fear me alone. To Him belongs whatsoever is in the heavens and on the earth, and obedience is due to Him alone. Will you then fear anyone other than Allah? Whatever blessing you have is from Allah, and to Him you turn for help. when distress befalls you. Yet no sooner does he relieve your distress than some among you set up other partners besides their Lord, showing no gratitude for what we have given them. Enjoy yourselves a while, but soon you will know. They even appoint a share of what we have provided for them to false gods. They know nothing of. You shall surely be questioned about the lies you have been fabricating. They assign daughters to Allah, glory be to Him, but for themselves sons that they desire to have. When the birth of a girl is announced to any of them, his face darkens and he is filled with gloom. In his shame, he hides himself away from his people because of the bad news he has been given. Should he keep her and feel disgraced or bury her in the dust? How ill they judge! The attribute of evil applies to those who do not believe in the hereafter, while to Allah applies the highest attribute, for He is mighty, the wise. If Allah were to take people to task for their wrongdoing, He would not leave even one living creature on earth, but He gives them respite till an appointed time. When their time comes, they cannot delay it for an hour, nor can they bring it forward. They attribute to Allah what they themselves dislike, and their tongues utter the lie that all good things are for themselves. Without doubt, the fire awaits them, and they shall be hastened on into it. By Allah, we have sent messengers before you to other nations, but Shaitan made their foul deeds seem fair to them, and today he is their patron. They shall have a painful punishment. We have only sent down the book to you so that you can make clear to them that concerning which they differ, and as a guidance and a mercy to people who believe. Allah sends down water from the sky, and with it revives the earth when it is dead. There is truly a sign in this for people who listen. There is also a lesson for you in cattle. From the contents of their bellies, from between the dung and blood, we give you pure milk to drink, pleasant for those who drink it. From the fruit of the date palm and the grapes you derive intoxicants, as well as wholesome food. Surely in this there is a sign for men of understanding. Your Lord inspired the bees, saying, make your homes in the mountains, in the trees, and also in the structures that men erect. Then feed on every kind of fruit, and follow the trodden paths of your Lord. From its belly comes a drink with different colors, which provides healing for mankind. Indeed, in this there is a sign for people who give thought. Allah created you, then He shall cause you to die. and some shall have their lives prolonged to abject old age, ceasing to know anything after once having had knowledge. Allah is all knowing and powerful. Allah has given some of you more provision than others. Those who have been given more are unwilling to pass their provision to the servants they possess, so that they become their equals. Will they then deny the favor of Allah? Allah has given you wives from among yourselves, and giving you children and grandchildren from your wives, and provided wholesome things for you. Will they then believe in falsehood and deny Allah's favors? They worship instead of Allah things that have no control over their provision from the heavens or the earth in any way, nor do they have any power to do so. Do not compare Allah with anyone. Allah has knowledge, but you have not. Allah makes a comparison between an owned slave possessing no power over anything and someone to whom we have given plentiful provision, who gives out from it privately and openly. Are they equal? Praise be to Allah, but most people do not know it. Allah makes another comparison between two men, one of whom is dumb and cannot do a thing, and is a burden on his master. Whenever he sends him on an errand, he brings him no good. Is he equal to someone who commands justice and is on a straight path? Allah alone has knowledge of the hidden reality of the heavens and the earth. And the coming of the hour is like the twinkling of an eye, or even quicker. Surely Allah has full power over everything. Allah brought you forth from the wombs of your mothers while you knew nothing, and gave you hearing and sight and hearts, so that you might be grateful. Do they not see the birds held poised in the vault of heaven? Nothing holds them up except Allah. Truly there are signs in this for those who believe. Allah has made your houses places of rest for you, and made tents for you out of cattle hides, which are light for you to carry, both when you are traveling and when you are staying in one place. He provides for you from the wool and fur and hair of cattle, household goods, and articles for use for a time. Allah has granted you shade out of what He has created, places of shelter in the mountains, garments with which to protect yourselves from the heat, and coats of mail to shield you in battle. Thus He completes His favor to you, so that you may submit wholly to Him. But if they turn away, you are responsible only for conveying the message clearly. They recognize the favor of Allah, yet they deny it, and most of them are ungrateful. On the day when we raise up a witness from every people, those who are bent on denying the truth will not be permitted to put forward excuses or to make amends. When, when the wrongdoers face their punishment, it shall not be lightened for them, nor shall they be granted any reprieve. When those who associate partners with Allah see their associate gods, they will say, "Our Lord, these are our associate gods, whom we used to call upon instead of you." But they will throw back their words at them. "Indeed, you are liars." And on that day they will offer total submission to Allah, and all that they used to devise will fail them. Upon all who were bent on denying the truth, and who turned others away from the path of Allah, we will heap punishment upon punishment in return for all the corruption that they brought about. The day will come when we raise up in every people a witness against them from amongst themselves, and we will bring you as a witness against these people. We have sent down the book to you to make everything clear, a guidance and a mercy and glad tidings for those who submit to Allah. God commands justice, kindness, and giving their due to near relatives, and He forbids all shameful deeds and injustice and transgression. He admonishes you so that you may take heed. Fulfill the covenant of Allah when you have made one, and do not break your pledges after their confirmation. Indeed, you have made Allah your surety, for Allah knows all that you do. Do not like the woman who unravels her yarn after its strands have been firmly spun. Use your oaths as a means of deceiving one another. Just because one community could become bigger than another, Allah is only testing you by means of this. On the day of resurrection, He will make it clear to you what you differed about. Had Allah pleased, He would have united you in one community, but He lets go astray whoever He wills and guides whoever He wills, and you will surely be called upon to account for all your actions. Do not use your oaths to deceive each other, lest any foot should slip after being firmly placed, lest you should taste the penalty for having hindered others from the path of Allah, for then you will have a terrible punishment. Do not sell Allah's covenant for a paltry price. What is with Allah is better for you if you only knew. What you have shall pass away, but what is with Allah is lasting. We will certainly give those who are patient their reward according to the best of their actions. To whoever does good deeds, man or woman, and is a believer, we shall assuredly give a good life. We will bestow upon them their reward according to the best of their works. When you read the Quran, seek Allah's protection from Satan, the rejected one. Surely He has no power over those who believe and put their trust in their Lord. He has power only over those who are willing to follow Him and associate others with Allah. When we substitute one revelation for another, and Allah knows best what He reveals, they say, "You are but a fabricator." Indeed, most of them have no knowledge. Say the Holy Spirit has brought it down as truth from your Lord, so that He may strengthen those who believe, and also as a guidance and as good tidings for those who submit. Indeed, we know what they say. It is only a human being who imparts all this to him. But the tongue of him to whom they point is foreign, whereas this is plain Arabic speech. Allah will not guide those who will not believe in the signs of Allah, and theirs will be a painful punishment. End of verse 104 of Surah Al Nahl. Peace.